Alright, we're in Greer, South Carolina. We got a retaining wall that's falling apart. We had a bunch of junipers up here. We are pulling them all out. We are going to pull down all this railroad tie retaining wall and go ahead and replace it with a paved stone interlocking gravity fed wall. We're going to remove these junipers, remove this stuff, get these things loaded, and it's probably about a 2-day job. So we'll go ahead and load this thing, let them demo this thing out. We'll come back after we get all the retaining walls out and see where we're at. Everything's going pretty smooth. We haven't hit nothing. I think we got no problems here. Okay, we're back here on the wall job. They've finished up, demo's done, the wall is in place. Let's take a look at it. There's my 2 drains coming out. One is separate for the gutter and one is for the back of the wall. I'm real happy with it. It come out real nice. I think in the earlier video you can see it was wooden railroad ties, and now we have the interlocking retaining wall, segmented wall from paved stone. This was a day and a half, right at 2 days. So these installations go pretty fast. So we can take the bad wall down and give you something that looks just fabulous. And let me tell you, this wall is going to be here as long as this house is. It is not going to move. There's geogrid behind it. Capstone, there's gravel 1 to 2 foot behind the wall, with pipe runs all the way down to the end. We went ahead and this gutter here is fed on a solid line. We don't want it bleeding into the gravel, but it's got a solid line with the gutter. It goes all the way to the end. And as you see, we do a very nice cleanup. This thing is ready for sod if they want a sod. But when we leave the job, it's nice and clean. All the material was over here. That's why we graded out over there, raked it up as well. And the sod will grow back. You give it a good season, probably end of the year, it'll be just grown all back in. But there it is. Another beautiful wall stone job from Carolina Cobblestones. Alright, here we are, first day of the demo. We've already removed the wooden deck. We will be installing pavers and a gas fireplace, and we're going to be using a lot of this rock to build a wall up top to try to get some shrubbery and close this thing off. So let's see what we got. We've got the yard marked off. We don't want to go past these flags at this point, but right here we're going to be removing the sod past the orange. This is our access to the project. We're going to come back this way, and let me get my clipboard set down. All right, we're going to be removing all this sod here. Guys are in the back working. We're going to remove all the rock that's in front of us. We have to remove the rock. This pipe will be getting tore up and replaced. We're going to go ahead and just yank it out and put a brand new one in. All this rock will come out to give us access to go back. Then we'll take this rock and blend it with the new rock. That way it doesn't look like one is different from the other. So we'll go ahead and get all this moved out here in just a little bit. This is the gutter that will be tying into this one. That pipe there is just going to get moved and then replaced. But all this sod, all this stuff here is going to get removed, and we got to bring this grade down. And then from all the stuff in the orange will be a paver deck, as we'll see. And we got the same style paver to match the deck here, and it'll be flush all the way to the wall. Now all the rock is going to go up on the hill here. We're going to remove all this greenery here, and we're going to set rock up towards the top. We're not going to change the slope and make a hard pitching wall. We're just going to set rock up there so he can have a couple feet of planter and then put some big greenery to try to get a little bit of privacy back. He had some green giants, he took them out, so now it's wide open. So we're going to be setting all that big rock up there. All this comes down. We have a drain over here we have to tie in. Right here we're going to tie this drain in, put a box in here, and we'll utilize that to get some of this water out of here. And we are making steps, flagstone steps will come down off of here. Probably have 2 to 3 steps coming down. Veneer stone is going all the way on this. And we're actually building a box, and I'm going to install a 42-inch television with a weatherproof box in this vinyl. And that way he can watch TV on the pool. And we are doing a +6 step that's going to kind of come across this way, as you'll see when we get to that, and we'll do the videos on it. It'll come across this way, +6, tie back into that there, and there'll be 6-inch going up so we can adjust for the yard that goes up on this side. So we'll raise the deck up a little bit, 1 step down to the pool deck here, a bunch of steps going up to that, and then right about here in front of this thing, in front of the TV, we're putting a pretty good sized gas fireplace, which is going to be done in flagstone on the top, veneer. It's going to look really nice. Today is Thursday. Monday of next week, the gas company's coming in to run our line all the way to here, stub it up, so we'll be ready for that. Only problem we came across is we removed a wooden deck that was here, and once removing the deck, we noticed there's a lot of rot. Something was wrong the way they had this, so we're going to go ahead and pull this vinyl back, take out the rotted wood, and I'll go ahead and put some felt paper in that replace everything that's rotted, and get this all back together, and then put the veneer stone. When we put it back, we will not put the wood back. We'll go ahead and put hardy board in there, which is more durable, will not rot, but we will replace all that rotted wood and get that taken care of, and put the hardy board back in there, and then go ahead and lath it, stucco it, and then apply the veneer stone that'll come across here and match the steps. That's pretty much it. This is what it looks like now. There's Jeremy, our foreman, superintendent, and main labor. And we're going to go ahead, and you'll see a big change here after the end of the day, and we should have all the rock set, and you'll see a big difference. Oh, and by the way, this fence, we've got new fence coming, and it's going to go all the way on this side of the rock and have a gate over on that side. That's it. We'll make another video tomorrow, and we'll see where we're at. See ya.